Hello to you, my fellow Dark Ones. How are you guys doing today? How's life? And yes, I'm branch mining. And what we are looking for here is iron. And a lot of iron, hopefully. And obviously this is the reason that I had to fix my farming situation, because we needed way better food. Shepherd's pie. Because you know, with the recent changes to Minecraft, mining is actually very difficult now. You always have to go caving and, well, there are a ton of mobs. But on a very positive note, we have a silk touch pick, therefore we always carry less garbage. And you know, I also made an ender chest with a few sacks for mining. Skeletons are also extra deadly, because there is a chance that Supplementary's mod is going to give them quivers and they can carry instant damage. Yeah. This one was slowness. That is the guy with the quiver. This is why I still have to be very careful mining, cause that's the only thing that can kill me. Anyways, let me gather some garbage and I will see you back at the base. I am finally back home and this is the result of our mining. This is all the iron. I'm not really sure that if last episode I did mention that I made some crafters and therefore we have some crushing wheels, but today we're just gonna fortune everything. And of course, we have plenty of crops, we have plenty of rich soil, and some food. Actually, I'm a bit curious. So if you put iron in a crushing wheel, you will get 1 crushed iron ore, 70% chance of another one, and if you wash it you get 9. Ew, that's not great. I mean, it's great for automation, but you know, when you're poor, it's not that great. Here is 1 stack of iron. How much are we going to get? With Create I should have gotten around 112, we got way more. Cool. That's gonna be worth it. I have been processing a ton of iron and yes, Create is glitched. This is the supply of iron that we have. I'm still smelting more, but that's not gonna be enough. So I have to go mining again. I am back. We have almost 20 stacks of iron, and the reason that we needed all of those was to make hoppers. I think around 160 of them. That is a bit more, but it's fine. We're gonna use them. And why are we doing this? We're going to make a pumpkin and melon farm for decorations. I don't have a villager trading hall, it doesn't really matter. But what we're going to do is that this is going to be a 9x9. Technically we should have an observer over there, but we can't really fit that, so we start with pistons and you know, alternate. Last episode I was nagging about scaffolding, but it turned out to be nice. It's not amazing, but it's nice. Wait a minute. There is a proper tool for pistons now. Since when? Okay, there is a limit to scaffolding. Good to know. Also, this is the reason that we started from the top, because it's easier to place down the pistons. Then we're going to have observers in the gaps. This is exactly Ilmango's design, so I'm not improving anything. I don't have the knowledge. I'm a copycat. We could have done this using Create as well, and it would have been a million times cheaper, but I thought this vanilla farm looks nice. The center one doesn't really matter, we can just have a plank. And yeah, it's birch. A solid block on top of the observers like so, and note blocks on top of pistons. It's a musical farm. Create one is not gonna look nice. Besides, we do have a Create farm. Also, this is a block of quartz. I have too much quartz. I don't know what to do. I thought we use it. Very good. It's almost done. Well, the roof of the first level is done. 1 more level to go. A very important point. Whenever you're making a farm, make sure that you have the seeds. To all of you farmers out there, should I charge you for these amazing tips in farming? My rate is not financial. It's a sacrifice. No, here they said I should be nice. Ladies and gentlemen, we have found a jungle. Where are the melons? Yes, we found melons. I'm not leaving any seeds behind because, well, after I set up the farm, people are not going to need melons ever again. Besides, 99.9% of the jungle is over there. Because normally when I go gathering or hunting, I always leave 1. And in case of animals, I always leave 2. Just in case. On the outer row I have pumpkins, the inner row I have melons, and I'm going to alternate between them. Therefore, on one floor we're going to have more pumpkins, and in order to balance it out, we're going to have a second floor more with melons. It would have been a good idea to start bone mealing them as well, but you can see the result. That's a pumpkin, that's a melon, and also a pumpkin fell down. It's good that we had water. Another thing is that I think this is going to be our collection point. Doesn't really matter, does it? Maybe not. But since that is our collection area, every single hopper that we place down should go into that. The first layer is done and it's fully functional. Yes, of course, those crops have not grown yet, but they will grow eventually. And yes, we have melons and pumpkins. I'm very happy. We can go super crazy, but I think 2 rows is going to be more than enough. We're 3 people on the server, not more. I don't know about you, but this seems to be working fine. For collection, I think we're just going to have a barrel, another barrel on the bottom floor, a chute on top, and I think we can just have a line of chutes. Yeah, it's going down. Awesome. For our skeleton farm, I was planning to use the storage from Create, yes, the item vault, but eventually I went with chests, so we should have a few vaults. Oh, and we even have the funnels. Awesome. Threefold also went offline. I need to sleep on my own. Until now, he was literally doing that. For the vaults, I think here's what we're going to do. We're going to have one more barrel down here. I want it to be lower, that's it. So everything goes inside this barrel, correct? Then we are going to have 2 funnels, a filter for watermelon, and one for pumpkins. You know, we put it here. And then if I'm not wrong, we should be able to have a 3x3 vault over here like so. Another one over here. We will expand it, but I need blocks. And then if I put a chute on top, is it gonna go in? No, of course not. Do you know why? Rotation is important. Oh, it's going in. 500 and something melons and 90 pumpkins. We can expand this one and I'll go get more vaults. Also, one of the main problems is that I have no idea how many... You're glitched again. This is why I'm actually going with vanilla, because that's our contraption. This is apparently nothing. Anyways, I was going to say that I have no idea what is the capacity of a vault. So if you have any ideas, please let me know. Because when you're pondering stuff, I don't really get it. It's like... that many blocks is 8 chests? I don't know. If it's not obvious, today we're going to start gathering every single block that we need in order to expand our base. And yes, pumpkins and melons are one of those blocks. The problem is that over here, I have a funnel, I have a chute, and I have a barrel, correct? When the barrel gets full, the chute does not stop. So what if we have a depot? Will it stop? Okay, it does. I just need to have some sort of a hopper. Not some sort of a hopper, just a hopper. Another one of those blocks that we want is going to be honeycomb, and I have set up a bee farm up there. I didn't know where to put it. The way that it works is very simple. We have the beehive, we have an observer pointing into that, and then we have a dispenser. And I think we just need to have a few solid blocks over here, and then, you know, cover everything with redstone. Oh, it's the opposite one. Yes, the observer has to face the beehive. My bad. And I guess down here we would be able to have a collection system using minecarts. Oh, it's 1 block too low. How did I do that? This is much better. We do have hoppers down here which are going to collect everything. And just to make sure I have not done any boo-boos, let us drop a few bottles. Are you gonna pick it up? Yep, and we should get it here. Perfect. On the first episode, I did capture 2 bees inside cages. And honestly, I have no idea if they're angry or not, but we need 2 bees inside here anyways. Here is one. That's not how you do that. Yes, oh, he's angry. Are you angry too? Oh my goodness. So that's not a way of transporting them. And I left a hole. Stay there until you're calm and cool. I think we have to do this the old-fashioned way. During nighttime. Cool Cat is online. I'm hoping he's going to sleep. My dearest Mr. Cool Cat, now would be a good time. Please? Okay, I'm gonna make a run for it. We have bees! Finally! That took ages. And I had to run a gauntlet of skeletons. Where do you think you're going? Come. Well, our honeycomb farm seems to be working, and we have a decent supply of honeycomb. I'm slowly increasing the number of bees, but I'm happy with that. The other thing is that I did notice that we don't need that much rice, so I switched one of the rice patches with sugarcane. It's not a very important change, but I stole the sugarcane from Mr. Treefold. I thought maybe we should pay him back somehow. He does require a ton of bone meal, so maybe that's what we're going to gift him. And also some of this new drink that I'm going to make. Melon juice. Oh, it doesn't stack. But it should give you instant health. Maybe we should take a bit of damage. Oh yeah? It regenerates your health. Nice. The question is, how much does it regenerate? I'm missing 3 hearts. It gives you only 1. Yeah, I think that's a decent payment. Where's my horse? They run away all the time. At the start of the episode, I got 20 stacks of iron, and the problem is, I'm out. That was close. So I have been thinking, now that I'm down here to gather some iron, which I highly doubt I would be able to find anything of ease, we also try something with skulk. For butchering my animals, I do have a very slight issue, and that is, well, my sword has flame. So you can't really use a knife and dabble the mutton. But I didn't have enough experience in order to enchant a new knife, so we're gonna gather skulk. That's with silk touch. It's not a great amount of experience, I'll admit. Maybe, just maybe, we can make a skulk farm. I can move spawners, I just need a skulk catalyst. I think that is the name. This is the 3rd or 4th copper vein that I have seen. And I'm really willing to die for an iron vein. How much copper do they think we need? I was down there? Why? Doesn't look like a safe place to be. Probably something very stupid to do, but I need the ores. And yes, this should be the deep dark. I don't see anything being activated. Why the heck would you have flame and poison? We're gonna sneak and kill him. He had flame, poison and slowness. So that is a shrieker, but I can only see the one. If we manage to get it before it activates, I think we're good. The moment it activates, we're running away. We run away. Just in case. I can't see. Okay, I think we're good. That was a scary thing. Scary and slightly stupid. To see Mr. Treefall's reaction, I renamed my dog and I killed him. I think he's AFK, so we're not gonna sleep the night. He's eventually going to see that anyways. But yeah, now I have a super knife. And yes, I also put a shrieker in Cool Cat's base. I thought he's going to like it. Also, don't you worry about the dog. Every noble deed requires a sacrifice. Depends on his reaction. Another thing is that when I was near Cool Cat's base, I remember I saw a ruined portal. I want some crying obsidian. It's just that I have no idea where I saw it. He's sleeping. He should see that. I thought he needs a reminder. It's a ruined portal with no obsidian. Shame. There is always a proper way of getting crying obsidian. That's not the one. You're giving me garbage. Crying obsidian. How hard can it be? String. Okay. Crying obsidian. Yes. Thank you. I need 5 more. I need an anchor. Ender pearls. Oh, I forgot. So, bartering has been completed, and yes, I was carrying some eggs. Therefore, my dearest friend, we don't need your services anymore. Also, you can keep the garbage. What the hell is that? Skeleton. Come on, not here. You might think that was easy, but now I have to get back. And I hear piglins. Okay, we're safe. This is my tunnel. The reason that I wanted an anchor is very simple. We're going to try and gather some wither skeleton skulls so that we would be able to get a nether star. This time we're going to be extremely careful. First, we're going to set our spawn over here, just in case. That is a beautiful portal. I think Treefall had issues on the first day. Possible down here we're going to set up shop. Yeah, that seems to be fine. We shall place down the anchor. Didn't have that much glowstone, so 2 of them for now. Right click. Good. Ender chest and some potions. Also, let us drop everything that we don't need to carry. Oh, and most importantly, food. By the way, I have some milk bottles. That should get rid of the wither effect. And I always have eggs. There's a wither skeleton already. Let's go in. Will milk help? No. If I have fire resistance, how did I burn? I don't know. So many wither skeletons. Come here. Oops. Not that fast. Don't be in a rush. Stop firing at me, you jerk. I think the food is saving us. I don't take any damage. I have killed 65 wither skeletons. And I have no skulls. I would really appreciate if somebody can explain to me what the hell is wrong. That is a skull. The first one. I haven't picked it up yet. And that was literally the 93rd wither skeleton. Yeah, I'm not gonna complain. The second one was very quick. Oops. The final one. I'm done. We're going home. Who hit me, you jerk? Let me go. I don't want to die. Actually, I'm not gonna die. We have superfood. Just out of curiosity, how many did I kill? 104, okay. On average, it's correct, but the first one took a very long time. Can I take this? Yes. Just in case. I have no idea if a mod is doing this or this is vanilla, but if you wear a wither skeleton skull, that's what you see. This is amazing. I have the soul sand, I have the skulls, and I thought, let's get it over with. In a very manly fashion. Oh, iron. I take that. More iron. I'm not really sure, but this seems to be long enough. But just in case we go a bit more. This is vanilla, I'm not gonna one-shot him. Oh, gold. What happened to my soul sand? I had it on me. It's fine, we might have a few inside the chest. Are you kidding me? I swear I picked it up, it was in my inventory. Time I brought it. We have our apples, we have our superfood, and we have milk. Oh, and we also have a bow. How do we do this? You know, we mix and match. Here goes nothing. Yeah, I need that. I did it! Oh, and I got a wither head. I just came back home and realized the contraption is causing a tremendous amount of lag. I turned it off for now, but we have to fix it. It doesn't have to run constantly, I guess. Yeah, how do you make a beacon? Okay, I can make a beacon out of copper, but apparently those are very garbage. So for the moment, we will just have this one. I don't know, speed? Oh, it does give you speed. So nice. The beacon that we have at this very moment is just a novelty until we can fully upgrade it. And I think we are going to need way more. Way more. But I'm tired of being in the nether for one day. We're going to advance further. Before we would be able to start making our base, there are 2 more things that I need to make. One of them is going to be the precision mechanism. You know, we need it for the rotational speed controller and the mechanical arm. And those 2 items are the best items in Create. And of course the final one is just going to be a kelp farm. Then we're good and operational. So let us focus on the precision mechanism first. We are going to need a deployer, and I'm really tired of water wheels. How do you make a windmill? Oh, that's cheap. Why the hell do we even make water wheels? This is why I have been preparing some wool, because we need sails. Voila. I was just having a chit chat with Mr. Fold, and he told me that the more sails you have, the faster the windmill is going to rotate. Have I mentioned he's an amazing chef? I always imagined him processing Go to Hell, not beef. Anyways, let me try to set up the system and I'll be right back. Oh, and by the way, we have goggles, yes. You cannot put it on your helmet. No, that's a different mod, I guess. 3,500 stress units. Wow, these are great. Of course, I do admit that it is incredibly ugly, but don't you worry, we're gonna remove this immediately after we're done. I made it slower. Yeah, this is more like it. Okay, so this is going to be our setup, and yes, I was struggling with the rotations, but it does work. All the deployers are having hoppers feeding the cogs into them, and we also have the nuggets. And over here, I do have a filter so that only the incomplete precision mechanisms will be let out of the chest. Anything else gets stuck. And yes, our first one failed. We got an andesite alloy. Actually, we can also whitelist gold. Now it should go automatically. Lovely. I have to craft so much garbage. But thankfully, I have been preparing for that. The only problem that we're going to have is going to be iron nuggets. That's the only thing I don't have, which is weird, I know. But we should get at least one. No? Okay. Oh, we got one. Amazing. I don't know at which point are we going to call this a mess. It's working, who cares? After getting the precision mechanisms, there is a creeper. How? I wish creepers were not green. Anyways, we do have 65 precision mechanisms and we're going to make way more. That is going to help us a lot with automation and our base is going to take shape. And after that, there are like 2 more tiny things that we have to do. I have to make a very small kelp farm and also fix the tree farm over there. For spruce, I don't really care. I just realized that you can just plant them in a row and harvest all of them together. The issue that we have at this very moment is resources. You're not gonna believe this, but I have nothing. We're not going to finish everything that I have just mentioned today, but let me gather some resources, spend a few hours mining, then I will see what we can do. Oh, and yes, we're not like super poor, it's just that we don't have any iron, we don't have any gold. My fellow lords and ladies of darkness, I have good news. I can tell you with 100% certainty that we are the wealthiest Trifectian. It's not a huge achievement, we're like 3 people. But these are the resources that I have gathered, and here is way more. Oh, and yes, I found one of these diamonds, the old version. But I also have a confession to make. We're going to go through those resources in about 10 hours, and I just spent 5 hours mining them. I love mining, but this is getting out of hand. We need better systems. We're not gonna make a tunnel bore in the traditional sense, but I have an idea in mind. The worst part is that I already forgot my idea. Yes, I remembered my idea, and I have a few gizmos. Over here next to our base, I have made a hole, and I made sure that we're not close to Mr. Treefold and Mr. Coolcat. And here is exactly what we're going to do. We're going to have 25 linear chassis. Sorry, it's dark. I can make it a bit better. Oops. We're going to attach 25 drills to it. Amazing, I know. We shall place down a few barrels. For the moment, 10 of them. And then I have a feeling if we have a rope pulley which is facing the incorrect way. Can I put you like this? No. Shift? No. To you? Thank you. Can we dig down? Okay, we can go up. Oh, they're not connected. Well, I had a bit of a super glue issue, but I think, yeah, it does work. We can dig a 5x5 hole going down. That is going to be our elevator. Also, doing it manually is kind of stupid. Let us get a windmill. I have a decent windmill over here, and we're digging down to bedrock. I just realized we might need more storage, because I think every 3 layers we get 1 stack. This is not supposed to be the drill anyways, don't you worry. We're done. Go down. This is one of the reasons that we have to use an elevator, because, you know, there are giant holes. We're almost 70% there. We started at Y level 100, now it's minus 21. And yes, I have been following the guy, because later on I have to make an elevator shaft. I need an access hatch. We have successfully reached minus 56. And I think I just saw lava down there. I'm not sure. Ages for it to come back up, but I think we have tons of goodies. Can I walk on it? Yes. Oh, diamonds. Nice. You know, we should just make some sort of a chunk eater. That's a decent amount of resources, but let us go down and see what kind of a mess we have to deal with. Oh, there's lava. You know, just in case, we're gonna drop the water, because I do have a feeling that I'm gonna fall down anyways. Also, it's not a very good idea to walk faster than the water. No, it's not that bad, meaning that we don't have to clean that much. Yeah, totally. We don't need to clean that much. And FYI, this is exactly Y level minus 56. Diamond level. We're not gonna do the tunnel bore itself today, we're just gonna finish the elevator. And I think already we have a few problems. This is more than 128 blocks, because the maximum range of a wireless transmitter is 128 blocks, so we need to somehow fix that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have our elevator frame over there, and I was thinking maybe we should also have a seat. I'm not sure if it has to be glued or not, but I have a rotational speed controller. It's at 192 RPM, and this is the speed. Much better. I have set up the rotation in a way that when it is off, it's always going to be up here, and when it is on, it's going to be down there. We're going to have a toggle latch. and I guess a redstone link. And why would I forget my wrench? I have no idea. Yes, I have it here. So you're going to be on receive. I don't know, we make you frequency purple. And then I think here's what we're going to do. Let us see if we can make a repeater. How do you even make a repeater? Ah, okay. We are going to have one more redstone link going into a repeater. The frequency cannot be purple again, so let us use a shaft. But the repeater is going to go into a block and into another redstone link, which is going to be purple. We are doing this in order to have enough range so that we can call the elevator from down there, because it's more than 128 blocks. But if I flick the lever, we should get the elevator. Huh? Oh, it's on receive mode, okay. But we should get it. Yes. Now it should go up. Oh, it's a toggle latch. We need buttons. That was the whole idea. Go back up. Thank you. I'm hoping that was the halfway point. Otherwise, I have to move the links again. I can jump this. So if I have my other redstone link and I think the frequency was a shaft, I can call the elevator. Yep, it's coming down. Basically, we have a link which is powering another link which is powering the elevator. We're linking the links. Also, let's cover the lava. And do I need to take the seat? Let us see. Oh, this is fast. I like that. Yeah, we don't need the seat. Stationary contraption. Oh, well, let's remove the seat. The glue. Find a way to set you to 256. Oh, I need another link here so that I can send it down. That is going to be easy. Don't you worry. I think this should work. If I press the button. Whoa. That was great. I'm actually scared to move. I'm thinking maybe this guy is going to squish me to death. But generally speaking, this is great. I'm happy with this. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's also a good time to wrap up the episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Till the next one. Bye bye.